In the process of statistical analyses, it's an assessment of the participants in respect to the independent variables in the study. Statistical methods used to organize the relationship of the data. What I'm basically saying is, when you do a statistical analysis, it is taking the results you've collected or the data collected from the participants and transforming the numbers or their responses into a similar measure, equating it to each other, so that then you can use that information and understand the relationship between what one participant says or provides or produces, and then you can compare it to that of anything said or collected from another participant, and then use all of that information and compare it to the population. Statistical analyses also allows the researcher to make educated guesses about possible cause and effect relationships of the variables. With inferential statistics, the degree to which the researcher would find the same results with a different sample from the same population using the same procedure, which means if you take a sample group from a larger population group, the results you receive from your sample group would be the same or different, or the degree in which there's a difference between those from a different sample from the same population is inferential statistics. Example of statistical analyses are t-test, analysis of variance, or ANOVA, multivariate analysis of variance, MANOVA. For research or statistical analysis, the level of significance, which means we found something, is a p of 0.05 and a p of 0.01, with a minimal level of significance at p of less than 0.05 indicates that the probability of findings being the result of chance are only 5 out of 100 or 1 out of 100 respectively, which means if you sampled 5 people out of 100 and you have a minimal level of statistical significance at 0.05, those 5 people are just from chance. Their results have nothing to do with the variable that you're studying. With non-parametric-Used of analyses or samples, that's when the sample does not have characteristics needed to use an inferential procedure. So that would be the kinds of things you would do with the sample. Height or weight or something, or name would be a better example of you would use a different type of procedure. Instead of an inferential statistic, if you're going to use a non-parametric data collection model, you would use that for something like the name or student or the type of student.